Good morning, welcome back to the DanGoesOutdoors YouTube channel. If you're new around here, have a think about subscribing. I do almost weekly videos now, so it's well worth pushing that button. Anyway, that's the advert over. I am on the River Trent again. Second time this year, but for the first time ever, I'm doing the night. So I'm going to be barbel fishing. I'm also going to put out a rod for a pike, maybe a zander. Never caught a zander before, but I'm running a little bit late. Doesn't matter though, because the meat of this session is going to be during the dark. So I'm going to get set up and yeah, hopefully catch some fish. Right, time-lapse time. Well, there we go, that's my pike slash zander rod out. The barbel rod's going to take me a little bit longer to sort out because I'm on the maggot feeder. I've joined the club, so I'm going to sort all that out. Admittedly, I'd like to be a little bit further downstream, but I've already been speaking to a lad down there and he's not going to do the night, so if I don't catch anything here, when he goes, he's going to give me the nod and I'm going to move 200 yards downstream into what I think will be a better peg. But for now, I'm going to get this out and yeah, stick it out here, see what happens. Okay, that's me set up and under the bivvy and everything. I'll put it up anyway, even though I might end up moving because I might stay here. So I'm going to fish as if I'm staying here, but keep everything nice and organised. So if my man gives me the nod, I can just stick it all on a barrow and shoot up there. I'll probably barrow up there because there's not really anywhere nice to park my car and I don't want to get stuck in the morning. So yeah, pike rod out, or zander, barbel rod out, and just see what the day brings. I'm really hopeful. Basically, whatever happens down here is either going to be a first or going to be a good thing. I want a nice barbel, zander, pike, whatever it may be. Man, I'm excited. Well, I've been at it 3 or 4 hours now and nothing's happened yet, unfortunately, but I'm really confident in what I'm using today. I'm on the maggots for once, you know. I'm pretty converted to them now that in winter, you know, we're in January now, it probably is a better way to go for barbel rather than pellets and boilies and things like that, although I probably will try them at some point. But this is what I'm using. So to attach the maggots, I've got a little rig ring on the end of my hair, and I've just used a needle and thread to put some maggots on a length of line that I've then tied to that little rig ring. And then on the hair I've put a bit of plastic corn just to separate the maggots from the hook. I don't want them coming back round and impaling themselves on the hook point. Hook's a size 6 wide gate, which yeah, it's quite big for maggots, but we're after big fish, and in a big river like this I want a big hook to catch hold and give me, you know, something to pull back against. A small 10 or a 12 might just pull out the fish's mouth. So yeah, still using a big hook. And normally I use about an 18-inch 2-foot hook link, but today I've gone for, well, getting on for 3 foot. In fact, that is just over 3 foot. Give the maggots a little bit more sort of freedom of movement in the current. Apparently the barbel quite like that, so I'm giving that a go, and it gives it a bit of separation from the feeder. The feeder is one of these bad boys. Fiskey's fantastic feeders. I was put onto these by you guys, so thank you so much. And yeah, they're holding bottom lovely out there. Pack them full of maggots, put that below it, and yeah, I just hope that works today. Right, just fill the feeder with Yorkshire Angling's finest. My man down the bank has moved. So I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity while we've got about an hour of light to get my stuff down there. It's going to take me a couple of goes with a barrow, but yeah, I'm going to set up down there. I don't know if we caught anything, but you know, can't have done any worse than I've done here. So yeah, move down there, looks a bit better, and see what we can catch. There we go, in amongst all that, I've somehow managed to end up more or less where I wanted to be for the night. And we've got about another half an hour, 40 minutes of daylight now, so I'm gonna get myself situated, bone a hoolie. But yeah, I'm gonna fish through the darkness as effectively as I can, almost like I was just fishing during the day, and then maybe do something different when I actually go to bed. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna try and be as effective as I can. And wow, I just really want to catch a fish. We're at a point in the evening where normally I'd be saying to you, I'm going to start settling in now and, you know, putting Annie Mac on and all that, but I'm actually going to try and fish through the night as hard as I have through the day. So I'm going to get this pasta down me, then probably have a very pasta flavoured coffee because I've only got one mug, and yeah, keep putting that maggot feeder out and just try and catch. I might bring in that pike rod as well and put that out for barbel. I don't know, I'm just going to see how it goes. Yes lads, we're away! Okay lads, finally into a good fish, screaming run, and we're away. Yep, nice barbel. That's one in the net, come on. There we go lads, my first ever nighttime barbel. Hope you're seeing this, I've got my brightest light on it. But yeah, brilliant. Charged away, great fight, on the maggot feeder as well. And it's about 7, 8 o'clock now, so it's got plenty of time to go. Yeah, brilliant, made staying up and recasting that maggot more than worthwhile. And when I come down to the Trent, the first fish, that's paying for the petrol. That's me down here and happy. Right. Let's see if we can get a big one now. Lovely, what a fish. There we go, my first nighttime barbel, and what a fish. I estimate about 7 or 8 pounds, fought really hard. You didn't see it go back, it took a little while to be fair, but you know, went away strong in the end. I was reviving it for a little while and then gave a few kicks and shot out my hands, brilliant. Yeah, on the maggot feeder, it trashed my rig, so I'm going to have to do a bit of hook link tying in the dark, that's always fun. But I've converted both my rods onto barbel rods now, so yeah, hopefully we'll catch some more fish through the night. So it's coming up on 11 o'clock now, and I really need to go to bed. I'm getting really tired now, but I don't want to be getting up in the night and having to keep rechucking the maggot rod, so I'm going to make a switch to boilies. And these are the Smoky Jack pillow boilies, so they're flattened off a bit, which I think will be good on the river, won't roll around as much, and they've been soaking in the matching liquid, so yeah, they'll be really stinking throughout the night. And I'm just going to fish them, a couple on the hair, 2 on this rod, 1 on the other rod, and just a PVA bag of pellets threaded down a hook link, 6mm krillin, 8mm halibuts in there, and that'll stay out all night. And what I'm going to try and do is get up pretty early, sort of 5 o'clock, and get going with the maggots again, so that yeah, I'm making the most of the time that I'm here in the dark. But yeah, for now I'm going to chuck these out, get to bed, and start again early. Good morning. Well, let me tell you about last night. So, not a lot happened fishing wise. The boilies did their job, they kept me fishing through the night, but I didn't get any bites. I don't necessarily think it was down to them. I think it's just really hard going at the moment. It's January, so 1 fish, I'm actually quite happy with that. But yeah, it was a bit of an eventful thing going on where I was having a real battle with the rats. It's sort of known for being a bit ratty down here, but the angler who was in here before me had spilt a load of bait on the floor, and I hadn't realised that when I'd set my bivvy up. So every time I turned my torch on, rats were running away from me. It was awful. So yeah, in the darkness, I moved my whole camp back towards the road, and yeah, kicked all that bait away, and that seemed to have sorted it. And yeah, had quite a nice night's sleep actually. I'm pretty proud of myself. I got up at about 5:20, and I've already recast the rods 2 or 3 times already, so there's maggots going through the swim, and you know, I've got 3 or 4 more hours at it, finish off what's left of my bait, and well, who knows, maybe we'll catch another fish. If you don't film your kettle, did you even make a fishing video? High pour, high pour, high pour. Oh yeah! I got a cappuccino. Well, I'm just going to make a quick change on one of my rods. Just wondering if the big Medusa type presentations are perhaps putting a fish off a little bit. And if it is, well, it is January, and if it is a little bit slower, maybe a more subtler, just 3 maggots on a size 10 might do the job. So I'm going to put that on one of my rods and yeah, give it a go. Who knows, might even get a different species. But yeah, that might be the ticket there. Into another fish. A bream! Ah! Well, here we go. Scaling down to 3 maggots has brought me a bream. I actually caught a roach as well before this, so it's my first River Trent roach and bream today. Oh, he's a slimer. But while I was catching a roach, I was talking to a guy who was fishing only 50 yards down from me. Been there 2 days and not caught anything. So I'm really happy with my 1 barbel. I suddenly don't feel as bad. You know, it sounds like the lads near him as well have struggled. So yeah, maybe I've done well. But there it is, nice bream, got my rod knocking, but perhaps 3 maggots isn't the one. Maybe I need to put them big rigs back on. Lovely, let's get it back.
put back the greasy slimer. Greasy. If you watch Trailer Park Boys, you'll love that. Yeah, man. There's a waddling off as they do. Another small one on here. Got to show you guys this. A spanking Trent roach. That's nice. That's 10-12 ounces, that one. That's lovely. Brilliant. I just wonder how many of my maggots have been eaten by this fish, because I had 2 roach and a bream now, all just scaling down. But I think I'm going to stick with it because it's actually quite fun to be getting bites. Nice. Yep, here we go. Another nice Trent roach there. Brilliant. Well, I think one more cast, then I'll have to be off. There's heavy rain forecast and it's just started spitting, so I don't fancy this muddy track like that. I'm gonna make like an egg and scramble. Do you look at that, a last minute roach I didn't even know I had on. Wow. Well, there we go, 1 barbel, 1 bream and a handful of Trent roach, and by the sounds of it, that's not bad going at the moment, so I'll take it. A few thank yous before I go. Spotted Fin for the bait, Paul Fist for the feeders, and Lee Young for the spot. Yeah, cheers to you guys, and thank you to everyone who's watched. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more to come, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Good luck out there. Right, I'm off.